And it's Feeling You with Vic the Brick Jacobs and PJ right here in the house. Look at the cherry blossoms behind Vic Jacobs. This is incredible. Victor, what are you doing sitting in a tree, my friend?
It's the sakura in Japanese, the cherry blossoms. They bloom every only maybe 2 weeks a year. It's very rare, and then the
Beautiful.
petals fall. But it shows you the ephemeral nature of life. And my beloved bride Yuko Sakamoto set me up in our cherry tree. We're lucky enough to have a cherry tree, and I just wanted to show this once a year how
Yes.
beautiful the cherry blossoms are, and
Wow.
how ephemeral and how fragile life is. It's an amazing metaphor for life.
It
The,
sure
the
is.
cherry blossom tree, and I'm so thrilled that we're going to have the great American actor, icon, one of my heroes growing up, and he's my hero now, Elliott Gould, the great Elliott Gould, the great actor Elliott Gould.
He's going to
Uh,
be on the show today. He's an Academy Award and Golden Globe nominee, both. He's done amazing films, 6 times on Saturday Night Live hosting. He's done just about everything. You love him on Friends. He's on Friends. He's Ross's dad on Friends. I mean, we are excited. We're gonna get to him, and of course, he's a big sports guy. Loves the
oh,
Dodgers. Huge.
love sports. He's from Brooklyn. He's an
Yeah,
incredible sports fan.
yeah.
Any sport, and he's met all the sports luminaries. And I'm sure he'll share some of his great stories of the people he's met, along the way,
Yes. Yeah.
imparting wisdom to Elliot, and Elliot will impart wisdom to us.
Yes.
He's a sage. He's a sage. He's a Buddha. Really, he really is a Buddha.
He's a Buddha.
He's a Buddha from Brooklyn. Is what he is.
The Buddha from Brooklyn is coming up in just a few minutes with us, so be hanging for that. In the meantime, Victor, the Dodgers, they're on a bit of a tear scoring wise. I mean, they went through their little problems in the beginning, but right now I'm loving what I'm seeing with their bats.
They found the way in Washington D.C., in the nation's capital. First couple games, 23 runs.
Woo.
Uh, Andy Pages hitting 500, hottest hitter in the league. 15 for 30 at this point.
Yep.
Leads the majors in hits. He's incredibly hot. He's been unbelievable. A lot of the guys are finding a way. Tucker's finding the way. Ohtani hit his first home run of
Yes.
the season. Freddie hit a couple doubles yesterday, drove in four. But unfortunately, they lost their heart and soul, Mookie Betts, for 4 to 6 weeks. Oblique. This
Yeah.
oblique muscle has really been a pain in the ass, is
Yeah.
what it is. For the LA's local teams, because Austin Reaves also suffering from an oblique,
Yep.
and maybe Luka has a bad oblique. They say it's the hammy, but it could be the oblique. But he was checking a swing in Washington and strained the oblique. Out 4 to 6 weeks is the early call. Um, Dave Roberts says he'll take the under when Mookie returns in terms of 4 to 6 weeks. But now, they've called up Sung Kim,
Yep.
but this lineup now without Mookie is not so dominant
No.
when you look at it, because Mookie was hitting third. He already had a couple home runs. His swing was fluid. Remember
Beautiful.
last year he had a tough year. He lost 20 pounds,
Yes.
from an illness. He was never the same offensively the whole year. He had a terrible year offensively. Well, shortstop, he was fantastic.
Yeah.
Defensively, but offensively, last year he was terrible. PJ, you know that. This
I
year,
do.
though, already a couple homers. His swing through the zone was
Yeah.
tremendously quick, and he was on. He just hit a home run Saturday. Sunday, strains the oblique. It's just a bummer. And you look at the Dodger lineup today, because they're resting Tucker
Yeah.
and they're resting Will Smith. So suddenly you have Alex Cole is in there, Freeland's in there, Rushing's in there. This is not a formidable lineup suddenly.
No.
Teoscar's hitting cleanup today. You still have Freddie Freeman. You still have the great Ohtani-san. You still have Pages, who's been out of sight.
Yeah.
But suddenly, the 6, 7, 8, 9 for the Dodgers does not look as formidable. And you got Roki Sasaki on the mound. So I don't know. They're going in for a sweep, PJ, of the lowly Nationals. But suddenly this game looks tough to win, because of the lineup change.
Yeah. No, it does. And this it's kind of a patchwork lineup,
Yes,
and
perfect, perfect word.
that's what we'll do, and they'll roll with it. But at the end of the day, you're right. It's not the formidable attack that the Dodgers truly are when they've got their players in the lineup. So we'll have to wait and see on that. And you mentioned it before, but the are the Lakers done? People are saying the Lakers are done. And if Luka can't play the rest of the season, if Austin Reaves can't play, if Smart's on the bench like he is today, hurt, the Lakers are in trouble. Big trouble, Vic. Will they even get out of the first round of the playoffs? I don't think so.
It's going to be really rough. A lot of people have to step up with LeBron
Yeah.
because I was going through the lineup last night when I was going to, trying to fall asleep, and I was so concerned with Mookie, and I was concerned with Austin Reaves, and of course Luka. Who's going to step up? I mean, Marcus Smart. You said it, PJ. He's out with a bad ankle. He's missed
Yeah.
like 7, 8 straight games.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to beat Dallas tonight in Dallas. I mean, uh, uh,
Yeah.
Cooper Flagg just scored 51, the youngest
Yeah. Yeah.
at 19 to score 50 points in the game. So he's on fire. Mavericks want a little revenge, with Luka. Luka's not playing, but they still want to beat the Lakers. They got 5 games left in the regular season, PJ. How many can they win? One?
Well,
So
maybe, right?
they're going to fall, out of the 3 seed, no doubt. Denver's just a half a game back at this point, even as we stream. Uh, then you have, Minnesota first round. Let's say they play Minnesota first round. Can they beat Minnesota first round? They don't have the live bodies. They don't have the. There's a scoring now. Who's going to step up? Vanderbilt's out with an injury. One of the defensive dynamos, he's out with injury. They just banged up at the wrong time. JJ Redick's going to have to really inspire this team, but you need guys to step up. You need Hachimura to really step up. You need Laravia to step up. All their complementary plays now are going to get big minutes, and they're going to get big opportunities to score points because suddenly, Austin was averaging 23 a game. Luka was averaging, 35 a game. That's almost 60 points a game. Where's that coming from? Where is that going to? Bron's can score 25, 30, but then what?
Yeah.
Even the great 41-year-old LeBron James, he needs help.
Yeah.
DeAndre Ayton's got to step up, take a bigger role in the offense. It's just Hayes has to step up also, backup center. Maybe they do two centers in the lineup. He's got to be very creative with his lineup
Yeah,
now.
he is. He is. And the two center idea isn't bad because there's no Luka to play defense. And without Luka playing defense, DeAndre's already shown he's not great at defense. He's just not. He's not the defensive guy that they thought they were getting, So that leaves Smart, who's out of the lineup. And so really the two center idea might not be a bad idea. Slow the game down. You're not going to get the amazing points that you get when we've got our first squad in. LeBron, as you said, can only score so many. So how about slowing the game way down? Go defense, put in the two centers, and just try to keep it slow and calm and keep the Lakers in the game. Otherwise, they're going to get blown out, because you mentioned that Denver is 8-0. They've won their last 8 games straight. They're on a tear, and they're going to take over, which might not be bad. Then I think instead of the Lakers playing Houston, they'll play Minnesota or something. So that might be better for them. But in the end, for tonight and the near future, slow that game down as much as possible because you're not going to score 100 plus points a game with this group of Lakers. You're not.
Well, luckily, the playoffs is a different beast. The game slows down naturally.
Yeah.
Every possession will be defended. There'll be a lot more tenacious D
Mm-hmm.
applied on every possession in every playoff game. That could help the Lakers in some way, but they have to just buckle down defensively.
Yeah.
And to get out of the first round would be a sensational accomplishment at this point.
At this point.
But JJ Redick's have to, coaches took us off
Yeah.
to get them through Minnesota or Houston at this point, because Denver will get the 3 seed, like you said, no doubt. They're hot. The Joker's unbelievable, and of course Oklahoma City. You saw what they did to the Lakers last week.
Oh,
If you had 42 points plus the Lakers, you still lost. They lost by 43. They got embarrassed. It was humiliating. And you lose both play. You lose Luka in that game. You lose Austin in that game. It had to be the worst game in Laker history. 2 major injuries, and you lose by 43 on the road. I mean, they are the champions because they play great defense, pressing defense. They pressure the basketball.
Play the D. Play
That's
the
why they're world champions. Oh, it's not just SGA, and the Williams guys, and the rim protector, down low. They play great defense, Oklahoma City, and that's why they destroy the Lakers, who don't play great defense, and they lose by 43,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they lose Luka, and they lose Austin. I'm telling you, if you're a Laker fan, I don't know if you're with me on this. Worst game in Laker history.
The worst game.
It was a statement game. It was
Yeah.
like, oh, we've won 14 of 16. We're beating, top tier teams. And yet, when we go, into the throes of the champions lair, into OKC's house, and we're down 30 after like a period. I mean, I was embarrassed. And then, they bring in Bronny James, and he couldn't bring the ball up. I mean, it
No.
was humiliating.
Yeah, it
It
was
was
humiliating.
hopefully in a couple days, the Lakers can avenge that. Remember, how abused they were in OKC, and maybe somehow beat Oklahoma City at home.
Oh,
I mean,
we'll see about that one. I'm kind of excited about Michigan and UConn, and of course UCLA playing. Those are our exciting moments right now, Vic, because we've got that to lean on at least. UCLA, the girls' team could bring home a championship, which would be amazing.
I love this UCLA women's basketball team on a mission. Coach Close, very underrated. She has them focused, one game at a time.
Yep.
The Great Wall of Westwood, Lauren Betts, the 6'7" center, had that incredible block in the closing minutes
Oh,
against Texas,
that was
and
amazing.
that ensured them, to be a very pesky Texas team that, beat UCLA. They handed them their only loss, but now South Carolina's a different kind of squad.
Yeah.
They're they're tall, they're athletic, they have great guards, they play excellent defense. Dawn Staley's been there with the Gamecocks like it seems every year in the Final Four, so they have that championship pedigree. It's going to be a rough game for UCLA to win. I believe they will continue this team of destiny with Lauren Betts,
I think so.
and they will stun South Carolina, who's favored to beat UCLA. I believe they were a 2 or 3 point favorite. I
Yeah.
like UCLA in that game because Lauren Betts underneath is going to have a magnificent game. I really believe she's going to have a magnificent game, and the team is so tight. They are such a great collective of talent and will and execution. I love the UCLA women, to upset the Gamecocks. PJ, what do you think?
Yeah, I think they're a team of destiny. If you had to ask me this year who was a team of destiny, it would be the UCLA women's basketball team, and they've proven it. So I think they're focused. I know there's a lot of noise going on about, who they're playing and how they're playing. I think this team is ready to go. It's going to win. It's going to be bring home the championship to Southern California. I truly believe it. I'm with you. UCLA women to win it.
Michigan destroyed Arizona, who we
Oh, it's
both
embarrassing.
who we both liked.
Yeah,
But
we liked Arizona.
Michigan's on a different level.
Yeah,
They're playing incredible ball.
yeah.
They picked up Mara, the 7'3" Spaniard from UCLA in the portal. He had 26 in the destruction in the semifinal of Arizona. They look tough. Michigan looks very tough to me. UConn's had a great season. They got the miracle game against Duke. But have they run out of miracles? I believe so. Michigan's in a different level right now. I like Michigan and I like the UCLA women. And I'll
Wow.
tell you, PJ,
Yeah.
who's not checking into rehab? There's Tiger Woods leaving the country to get privacy, to get his act together. And Puka Nakua of the Rams just checked himself into rehab in Malibu.
Oh,
You
I
know,
know. He's in my neighborhood. I'm going to see him at the Ralph's Market here and
see how he's doing.
see how I'm going to check in with him and see how he's doing. I know he's going to come over to Malibu Colony Pilates and work out. That's where he's going to work out. He's coming there to Malibu Colony Pilates. Check him out. That's where he comes and works out. So it's going to be great to see him and maybe get him to sign some of my gear, hopefully.
Say hi to Puka. A courageous move. To check yourself into rehab is really really hard.
It's hard.
Uh,
Yeah.
and want to give credit to Puka Nakua, seeing that he has behavioral problems. He has incredible issues he's got to deal with, and
Yeah.
he wants to take care of it. And
Yeah.
America, we love to forgive. we always, we love to forgive. We love the comeback story. So I think everyone's rooting, for Puka to come back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And you know who I was rooting for? Andre Kopitar. I went to the game.
Yes.
I got these glasses.
Oh, the Kobe glasses.
The Kobe glasses. It was an amazing game. They came back down 4-0. They came back and tied it. We went into overtime. Then we had a shootout of 9, 10 guys. We
Oof.
finally lost, unfortunately. But great game, great night for Andre. His family was there. Everybody was there.
Kopitar.
What a way
Kopitar,
to close out his career.
20
Number one in
years.
scoring. Number one in scoring. Over
Andre
1,300
Kopitar,
goals.
number 11.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the greatest kings ever. His longevity was unbelievable, but he was the captain.
Yeah.
He was so productive and just a wonderful personality on and off the ice. Everyone loves Andre Kopitar. So
The best.
that was very special. You went to his game, PJ.
So much
I
fun.
love those glasses.
Oh, so much fun. Yeah, I got a pair for you. So you're set.
Bless you.
I want to see you wear them next time, next show.
Bless you.
That'll be
Bless
really
you.
fun. Yeah. Well, guess what? We are out of time. This has been a great show. And but we're now moving on to the star of this show, an Academy Award winner, a not winner, but nominee, Golden Globes nominee. Your friend, Mr. Elliott Gould, is in the house, and he wants to say hi. You ready for him?
The beautiful Elliott Gould. Are you kidding me? He's a god among men.
It's such an honor to have you here, and we just have always been such big fans, Elliott. I'm so surprised Vic at least hasn't interviewed you before, but we're excited that you're going to be out. What is it, on the 11th of April, to do a signing and to question and answers on.
I don't know that I'm signing anything, but I'm going to hopefully make an appearance and do a Q&A about a film that I appear in, entitled The Long Goodbye.
Oh, great movie. Great movie. Wow. That's a classic.
Is it really? Have you ever seen it?
I have. I've actually seen
Great.
it. I've seen it and I love it. I mean, believe it or not, I'm not just saying this because we're talking. I follow you. I love all your movies. I even saw, believe it or not, I went back and I watched Bob Alice.
Oh, have we started our interview?
No, not yet, right?
I don't know. That
Yeah, we're
sounded
going.
very
We're going.
good.
Oh, we're rolling.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
rolling. Yeah, that's
We're
good.
rolling.
We're rolling.
Okay.
Yeah. The best stuff is just off the cuff. I mean, but yeah, I went back, I watched that movie. I loved it. I loved it. And that's what kind of kicked off your career, wasn't it?
Oh, I was born on August 29th, 1938. And that kicked off my career.
Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing. Great, great movie. Great movie. Vic, you've
Well,
seen
that was Paul
but even
Mazursky.
before-
Paul Mazursky's another Brooklyn being. And that was the first film, I believe, that Paul directed. And Paul was great. We used to play basketball together.
Wow.
back in
Wow.
Brooklyn.
Of course, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn is the center of the universe, and Elliott Gould, our special guest. We're honored and humbled to have Elliott as the cherry blossoms bloom behind me.
Oh,
Very special time. You are the cherry blossom, Elliott Gould.
oh no, we're cherry blossoms. There was a song, something cherry blossom. It's so sweet and beautiful. I like it that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll say, Elliott, the movie The Long Goodbye, which will be honoring you April 10th, I think, at the Egyptian. You'll be doing a Q&A. What inspired casting to have you as Philip Marlowe?
Well, that was Robert Altman and the head of United Artists. And it was very fortunate for me because another really gifted director, Peter Bogdanovich, was going to direct it, but he could not see me in this part. And the head of the studio sent it to Robert Altman, and Altman called me and he said, "What do you think?" That's all he said. And I said, "I've always wanted to play this guy." And Altman said, "You are this guy." And that was the beginning of the picture.
Wow. Wow.
Sensational movie, 1970s Los Angeles, gritty. You play the hard-boiled detective. That was really a departure, Elliott, from your usual roles, no?
Hard boiled, I was more of a coddled. I didn't like coddled eggs, but I've grown to appreciate the eggs. And somebody is trying to reach me now, but I still have you. Are we okay?
We're fine. Just
We're
keep going.
perfect.
We're doing great.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I need to ask a question. What is that behind you? Because it kind of resembles Vic without his hat, but I want to know what that creature is behind you.
It's just it's a work of art by an artist whose name I don't recall, but it's signed, and I found it interesting,
Cool.
and it has some sort of a history. I think it may be called the Cockeye Jew.
That's
That's the truth.
I like it. I like it. Now you have you play a character that kind of a nutty character all the time, but you have a great sense of humor, obviously, and you hosted Saturday Night Live 6 times.
That sounds right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was interesting, and I got to work with Hilda Radner and
Yeah.
with John Belushi and the whole company.
Wow, but you got actually to work with Belushi. What was that experience like working with him? Was he like just kind of off the wall crazy running
Oh
around?
no, he was just very energetic and extremely serious,
Hmm,
and we got along great.
really?
We got along great. Actually, uh, later on, uh, in the process, he moved onto Morton Street. I lived at 58, and he moved into another address, but by that time, I'd already gone.
Oh, oh wow. Wow. That's
I'll
amazing.
tell, I'll tell Elliott, you've made so many movies, incredible career, film, television, on theater. But of all the movies you've made, from MASH, Bob Carroll, Ted and Alice, Bugsy, uh, California Split, you made a movie with Ingrid Bergman, the great Swedish
No, with
director.
Ingmar Berg. Is that who does he play for Kansas City?
I think he
I
plays
mean,
short. I think he plays short.
no, sure, that was Marty Marion. He played for the Cards.
How'd that come about, you and Bergman?
What that me and Ingmar Bergman?
Yeah, the touch, with the touch.
Oh, well, I thought it was about a basketball player like Larry Bird, who had the touch just like you and flavor. But I got very hot in the business for a while, and he studied my work and he cast me. And even when I was over in Stockholm, because today, being uh, being Easter Sunday, they show on television the greatest story ever told, and Max von Sydow, who plays the title role in the greatest story, he he's in it with me, and it came about. That was great. It was like working with John Wooden.
Wow. Yeah.
And speaking of John Wooden, the legendary UCLA basketball god among men, you had a great experience with John. He enlightened you on many occasions. Am I right?
Well, his presence, he's just so when we finally met, because he was somebody that I really, really wanted to meet. He and Mother Teresa, whom I never met, but John Wooden came to meet me at a coffee shop in Tarzana near where he and his wonderful wife lived. And I was waiting for him, and he said to me, told me he had been a elementary school teacher and taught English. And then he said, and the most important word in the English language is love.
Love.
And that the second most important word. And I thought, what? There is an other word. There's something more that I have to learn. And this is true. This is true because you hear me. And he said the second most important word is balance. And I know that Vic understands that.
Yes.
The balance, the connection to everything, to be one with everything.
What did you say? Balance. It's balance. It's not silence.
It's
Silence
amazing.
is a form of balance, Silence, I mean, like when you're sliding into home and the ball gets there before you and the umpire says you're out. I mean, that's not silent because all the people in the stands have to know what's going on.
Love and balance. That's unbelievable. And Elliott, you've met so many incredible actors and actresses over the years. Who was the most fun to work with? Who was the most fun actress to work with?
Oh, everybody. It's a challenge. I mean, or in terms of being interpreted and simply being one of us, that which is the most important thing to me. My parents, Bernie and Lucille, they gave me everything, and I was very privileged and blessed to have two wonderful parents.
Yeah.
And now I have several wonderful kids and who are grown. So I'm extremely blessed.
Wow. And you are blessed because you may be one of the 10 biggest Dodger fans in the world. You've been following
Oh
them since
no,
Brooklyn.
I want no credit. I may have been. I'm overweight, and I have shrunk. I mean, with the compression in my spine,
Yeah.
I'm shorter now than I was. I'm not so big, but I've got a great heart.
Yeah, you do have a great heart. Are you enjoying the Dodgers and their run right now that they're having? What do you think of the team?
What run? You mean having won three in a row and lost two out of three to Cleveland? I mean, that's okay.
No, I'm talking about their World Series runs and the fact
Oh,
that they're
that's
moving
a
on
thing of
to.
the past. My mind goes to 55, and my mind goes to Sandy Amoros and Johnny Padres.
Left
Oh
field,
my
man. No,
God.
World Series #1, Elliott. First World Series. How to get past those Yankees, man? How to
Oh
get
my
past?
goodness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. Winning and losing, that's a business. That's okay. But participating, playing, as an actor, uh, and I mean, I don't want to sound pretentious in any way because I hopefully thoroughly believe in humility. Uh, it's just so amazing to be alive and to participate. That is what it is all about.
Yeah, totally. So all that.
I'll tell you, Elliott. I know you're a great baseball fan, but I just want to get back to your television career when you were on Friends, which is Yuko and myself's favorite sitcom ever. We're devotees, and you played Jack Geller, uh,
Yeah.
the father of Ross and Monica Geller on the show. And this was a hilarious show. You are hilarious. You were hilarious in that role. What inspires you to take that role? And who was the funniest cast member on Friends?
Oh, each were really great, and the producing and writing team, Marta and the two guys. But
Kevin Bright.
when I do, who's the girlfriend of the receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs? What's her name? West or
I don't know.
thank you. I mean, she's an enormous star. And when I met her, uh, she said to me, "Oh, I know you. I'm a friend's freak," she said.
Oh,
And you're Mr. Geller. And her name is what?
we'll have to look that up.
You can help me out here.
Yeah, we'll look it up. We'll look
We'll
that up.
Google it.
We'll Google it and
Oh,
put it
she'll be happy that she's been forgotten already. She
Well,
can start the next part of her career.
in. It's always a restart, Elliot, every time. You know that. Do you still get so many people? Because Friends is still universally popular. You must still get a lot of people talking to you about that.
Well, I mean, I've stayed working. I started out in song and dance when I was about 8.5 years old. And I actually played the Palace when I was about 12 or so. It
Wow.
was the first anniversary of the return of vaudeville to the Palace. So they had 8 acts of vaudeville and a movie picture. And they I was working as a delivery boy who would come from the back of the theater at a certain cue when the act that preceded the act that I was in, which was that of a very attractive a song and dance man named Bill Cal. I came in and just with a telegram for Bill Callahan, I did it 4 times a day with a movie in between for 2 weeks. And they may have paid me $50 a week, which was a lot. For me at that point, I had to join a union, AGVA. Did that make any sense to you, what I just
yes,
now said?
yes, it makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense.
Yes.
It's the humble beginnings of the great Elliott Gould,
Yes.
one of the greatest actors of our time and space, in the house with us. I,
Well,
I
my
must
name
ask
was
you.
Goldstein, you know. I mean, I'm second generation American, and my name was on my birth certificate, Elliott Goldstein. And the I, if there's an I in between. It's like I don't think I ever had a middle name, but it may have been for Itzkowitz, which was the name they sailed from Eastern Europe on. My lineage is Eastern European.
Wow. Wow.
How did you get Gould from
Yeah.
Goldstein?
So I was gonna say,
Well, how did you get your beard and your mustache?
it
It
grew on you.
grew. It
I'm Goulding
grew.
it.
I guess they thought I was just like the guy behind me, you know, just a picture.
He's
Uh,
moving, by the way.
what's that?
I said he's actually moving right now, not to scare you, but he's actually moving on the wall.
Oh, no, no, he has an eternal itch.
Elliot, your career spans incredible decades. You've met such amazing people. The marriage to Barbara Streisand, two Brooklynites hooking up. How did you meet Barbara, and how did you fall in love with Barbara Streisand?
Well, that's not difficult to fall in love with Barbara Streisand. I mean, she's a spectacular girl, and she's the mother of our son, who is a spectacular guy. But they were casting my assistant in a piece of material that had been made as a movie prior to me doing the show. I had been a chorus boy, and I auditioned, and they cast me in this leading role. And the only person I ever saw audition in terms of the timing of the process was somebody named Barbara Streisand. And the man who wrote I Can Get It For You Wholesale, which had been a book before it was a movie with Susan Hayward playing the leading role, which I played. On certain levels, gender doesn't really matter unless you're going to birth. But So she was just unbelievable. And they asked me, the writer asked me what I thought of her. And I said, she's brilliant. And she presents herself just like how I think of me. She's scared to death. And she's got all kinds of shtickelach, little tricks. And after her audition, then they have to counsel because there are other people who were up for the bar. But she, in my mind, was the best thing in the show. And I had no judgment. I had just been in several choruses. And I guess that was meant to be. And so she announced her phone number, and I memorized it and went back to my chorus job and called her the number that she had announced that I had memorized. And I said I was there, and you are brilliant, and I think you've got a really good chance to attain this role. And she said, I'm singing someplace tonight, come and see me. And I said, no. If I'm right, if I'm correct, I'll see you at rehearsals. Oh. And that's how that took place.
Wow. Oh, that's wild. That's wild.
Story. So you turned her down because she actually invited you to come see her.
No. I didn't want to be hasty. I mean, I had no experience.
Yeah.
I'd never said a word on the stage. I played a priest in Irma La Douce, but I played several little parts and things. And I don't deny anything, It's so important. You've got to be honest with yourself and in relation to this business.
Yeah.
It's a wacky business.
A wacky business.
Elliott, of all your roles.
Business is, oh my goodness. Well, here we are in the 25th century? The 25th century. And we're still bombing places. I mean, I haven't said anything profane, but we're still bombing places. Yeah. We are incapable of making peace. Yeah. So we got to hang in here, Yeah. I really enjoyed the UConn Duke game. I watched every moment, and I used to gamble, but I don't do that anymore. I think that in life, it's can be significant to take a chance, but it's, to be what you are. I mean, that's the greatest gift, to be living and to be able to relate and communicate, so as that we see that all of us are the same. We're all the same. Some of us have whiskers, some of us don't.
Some of us have crazy beards with cherry blossoms, and some don't.
I didn't hear that.
Some of us have crazy beards with cherry blossoms.
Something's happening with the sound now. I haven't changed anything, but I'm sensitive to errors,
Yes, yeah. Well, we'll make sure that's taken care of. Can you hear better now? Can you hear us now?
Well, I mean, I hear a rump. Can you hear us now? It's okay. The last time I heard you, but you can see I'm very close to this camera.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that close-up.
That's great.
Maybe Jesus is going to see if you can get me some more sound.
Okay.
Because we haven't stopped talking.
No.
Elliott, you are an incredible, good-looking man. You were the hottest thing in Hollywood. In my mind, you still are. You've played so many roles. You're still hot and captivating and cerebral and sexy. You're a sexy man. You're a wonderful man. This career of yours has been unbelievable. But I know you're a giant sports fan as well. We touched upon the Dodgers. Have you been embracing March Madness? Have you? I know you're talking Duke in Connecticut.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? That Connecticut Duke game is a game that fills a space in my mind where I had no opinions. I had no opinions. I had met Coach Krzyzewski from the Duke Blue Devils because I was friendly with Bobby Knight. And one night at the Academy Awards, they said the winner is, and I said Indiana 86. Michigan, was it? I guess, was it Michigan who lost that game? Michigan 68. Was it Michigan? That would be interesting. I don't necessarily see how UConn is going to beat Michigan, but I don't really care. The idea is to participate.
The idea is to participate. How about, you've been watching the UCLA women's basketball team that beat Texas Friday night, and now they play South Carolina for the championship. Are you familiar with their style of play?
Am I familiar with that Texas is the only team that defeated UCLA this year?
Yes.
And Texas, oh my, that's going to be a really good game.
South Carolina's tough, Elliott. South Carolina is very, very tough. With their coach, Dawn Staley, he almost punched Oriama in the mouth after the game. They almost came to blows.
He apologized. I mean, he got carried away.
Yeah.
He really got carried away, and she's great. So, and she is the coach of South Carolina.
Right.
I think they'll probably win, but it doesn't matter to me. Like I said, participation, and then not to get blinded by any personal interests, especially ego.
Lose the ego. That's one thing that John Wooden would also say. Would say love, balance, and loss of ego. Am I right, Elliott?
It was balance and love.
Balance and love and no ego.
Oh, what a guy. I know Coach told me that he would prefer, he was a baseball player too. Did you know that? He played baseball.
Yeah.
That he would prefer to see a women's gymnastics meet than any basketball game. And you would know why, because the costumes, the uniforms are so cute.
That's right. That's right. So John Wooden was all man. John Wooden was all man.
No one is all man.
Maybe the guy behind you.
I'm glad we did that. That's good. Nobody is all man. It's not possible.
Hey, this has been a joy. I wish we had more time, but we've got to wrap up. Will you come back on the show sometimes? We love talking.
Love that.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Just tell me when, give me a little notice, and I'll get a makeup man to make me look like I look.
You look great.
You look beautiful, Elliott.
That's so
look
great.
beautiful.
Thank you, and have a wonderful Easter Sunday. And I've enjoyed it, and I appreciate it. And Vic, you're looking fabulous.
Oh, bless you, Elliott. Bless you, and Feelin You, Elliott Gould.
Goldstein. But Gould, you are who you're known as.
That's true.
I know you as Elliott the Prince. That's what I know you as, Elliott the Prince.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you take care. Have a great day. And thank you for the opportunity to talk with you and work with this cockeyed Jew.
And just before we go, Elliott, just one more time, you're going to be, what's the date on that? April, is it 10th?
11th, and at the Egyptian Theater. And I may have to sit as far as getting to the stage in a wheelchair, but we don't want me to fall. But
no.
I'll get better. I'll play ball again.
Okay.
Watch out for the oblique. Everyone's got a bad oblique now, Elliott. Mookie went down with the oblique. Luka's got an oblique. Austin Reaves has an oblique. This crazy oblique is out of control.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, have a great day, and save some Easter eggs for me.
We will. Happy hunting. Thank you.
Thank you.
The great Elliott Gould. Thank you. We love you, Elliott. Once again, we want to thank the great Elliott Gould for joining us, honored and humbled about our American hero, the beautiful, multi-talented, multi-skilled Elliott Gould. And I want to thank everyone who's putting together Feelin You with Vic the Brick Jacobs and PJ, the great Chris Donovan on the ones and the twos. Beautiful work by my beloved bride, Yuko Sakamoto, setting me up in the cherry blossoms today. She is unbelievable. She is my rock, my foundation. Happy Easter to everyone. And of course, Dave Cardona, our graphics master. Thank you to everyone for listening, for streaming, for watching. Feeling You with Victor Briggs Jacobs and PJ. Gong me, you.